respecting the Quran.
Wait, burning the Quran is respecting the Quran?
Yes, because if I now, I don't need this, what would I do with it? Throw it in the bin?
So if I bought a Quran here and burn it, would you be alright?
No, it's different, you Christian.
No, you can't do it, you can't do it. He can do it, but we...
It's like I could beat my son, but you can't beat him.
No, that's two different things.
Yeah, like he can beat his wife, but you can't beat his wife.
Yeah, you can beat
Wait,
We're talking serious, please.
You understand to us...
Don't derail the conversation.
Okay,
We're
all
talking about serious. You guys
I
don't
mean,
laugh.
that's still assault.
You guys
see what I'm
don't.
saying?
No, you guys don't laugh because I don't mean to make people laugh.
Yeah, I know.
We're talking about-
I know you're not. Let's have a
I'll be
conversation.
serious, I'll be serious.
What I say is always I mean, I mean.
So the
I'm
analogy you
just
made,
trying to make you understand.
the analogy you made about beating
As a
your
Muslims,
son,
look, it
if
doesn't
you beat
matter.
your son, it's still assault, isn't it?
No.
What do you mean no?
Like
If you beat your son, it's
what you
still
say, discipline.
Yeah, but I'm not talking about discipline. You said beat your son.
When I say beat, it's like not big,
So if I slapped your son,
it's not like no.
would I be wrong for doing that?
If I discipline, okay, I'll change my words. Come on, man. We're talking about something else now.
Wait, yeah, let's go back to...
Let's go back to the Quran.
Yeah, let's go back.
Okay, I can discipline my son, but you can't. Right?
Right, fair enough. Yeah.
All right. So
I'll give you that.
we, as Muslims, we could do this. It's our book. But for you, it's different. We ask you why you do it. Hate, disrespect. That's not
No, it's
acceptable.
old. If I have an old Quran, I'm allowed to burn it because you're allowed to.
If you do it for the same reason, then there's no problem.
Oh, so there's no problem now?
Wait, so can we do it as long as we do it for the right
this is the
reason?
Quran.
Oh, so if I said to you, this Quran's old, and I burn it in front of you, would you be okay with it?
Why would you do it in front of me? Why?
No, just to show you it's old.
You do it.
I mean, as a son
you
of
do
respect,
it in your home. Look, I respect the Bible.
Right.
I wouldn't throw it in the bin. I would treat it as the Quran.
Fair enough.
I would burn it out of respect if I can't keep it. Just like I do with the Quran.
If it's your Bible, you can burn it all you want. I don't mind. I'm not going to quite burn it in front of you.
Quran. I don't. If I don't need it, I can't leave it somewhere or throw it in the bin. I burn it. Not out of respect, because it doesn't exist now. Nobody can stamp on it or sit on the streets.
Right, but you just said you had a problem with me burning a Quran.
It depends on why you burn it, man.
Just to burn it. Just to burn it.
So if there's no malice in it, no malice?
Yeah, no malice, no problem then.
I've got nothing against you, I'm just burning my Quran. That's the problem with it.
So Uthman burnt the Quran.
Okay,
Why
yeah.
he did that is because what they're going to do with it now. They don't need these copies.
But what about the
They
people...
can't keep it forever.
Wait, but Ubay ibn Ka'b and Abdullah ibn
Are you
Mas'ud...
recording? Or what?
Yes. Well, probably. Whether it goes on YouTube, we'll see. But
You won't be filmed.
Yeah, no problem.
Sorry, it's up to you.
usually he asks me...
He asked you to.
He's not going to put it on anyway.
Maybe I will,
doesn't
yeah.
matter.
We'll see how it goes. But,
No, it's your choice, obviously. Look, Uthman and others did that. That's a different topic anyway. It's a normal thing in our culture.
I guess my problem it's not the fact that it was burnt. My problem is that the fact that you had to burn them in the first place. Remember, if Muhammad had a perfect recitation chain from his time to the time of Uthman, then there wouldn't be any differences in Qurans in the surrounding areas. But there was, because there was different Qurans from the get-go. That was my
There
point.
could be differences, but you don't understand, my friend. You don't understand, because when Muhammad was there and recited the Quran, anybody would just come with his pen and whatever he write on and write. So some will make mistakes. Leave a word, add a word. So Uthman told them to bring everything they have, look at them, tell this one you got this one wrong, you got that one wrong.
Right, but
can I ask you... Go on. One quick thing. So Muhammad had the recitation, from Allah, from Jibril, and he had it in 7 different ways that are roof.
Yes.
Yeah.
Well, I'm not talking about that.
Okay, that's fine.
I'm talking about genuine mistakes that people do.
Okay, that's fine. But there were 7 ways that were all Quran, yes?
Yes.
Right, so why did Uthman destroy them all? And then put it into the Quraysh dialect alone?
Okay.
Good question.
Okay, but Chris, that doesn't stop the fact that these other recitations still exist because the Quran is an oral
that's fine.
tradition anyway.
Wait, I understand
it exists.
that. I
They
understand
could write
that.
it if they
Right,
want.
that's fine. But what I'm saying is, if it was revealed to Muhammad, that aruf, the different ways of recitation, why did Uthman burn them? And only leave 1 in the Qurayshi dialect? Yeah.
Explain to him later because I'm having conversation. No, we're talking.
All right, then.
It's not fair.
Maybe in a bit.
No, it's not fair you bring him in.
Oh, okay.
Because I
Well, I'm
wanted
going
to
to help
respond.
you. But...
I wanted to respond what you're saying.
All right, then. Okay, go on, say
He
it.
might be able to help you.
Let him respond.
Sorry,
Okay, you
respond.
continue.
Come on.
Yeah, well, listen.
Sorry,
You interrupted. There was no need.
just, you know,
Wait a couple of seconds and then let him respond.
what was the question?
Okay, so the Quran was recited and revealed to Muhammad in 7 different ways. The Aruf, yes? But then Uthman in 652, 20 years after Muhammad died, he ordered that all of the Quranic materials be destroyed apart from that which conformed to the Qurayshi dialect.
Yes.
So what happened to all the Aruf?
Okay, why would you think? Tell me why would you think he did that? Then I can respond.
Okay, so your own sources in Sahih al-Bukhari, for example, record that's what he did.
Yes.
He only kept one, which was the Qurayshi dialect, and that was to make sure that any arguing about what the Quran was would
I don't
end.
see any problem. Sorry, I don't see any problem.
Okay,
What's the
okay. So my problem,
here?
what I see, is that Muhammad had revelation revealed in 7 different ways.
Yes.
Uthman destroyed 6 of them.
Yes.
Is that a problem? Like, you would see my problem to me.
You know why? Because like I said, this other recitation would still exist and be written down. But what Uthman did is because it was a critical moment at that time for the Quran amongst the Muslims. So that he stopped the arguments. This is Quran. This is not Quran.
Right, but he destroyed Quran, though, didn't he?
Look, what he destroyed is a personal writings of individuals.
Wait, but the writings...
Which could be faulty.
No, it doesn't say personal. Wait, it's Ubay ibn Ka'b had his copy, Abdullah ibn Masud had his copy. There were the two master reciters of the Quran according to Muhammad. In fact, Abdullah ibn Masud, he's actually outraged at the fact that his stuff isn't being accepted, because remember, he thought there was only, I think, 111 surahs. But they rejected what he said. He thought that Al-Fatiha, the first surah of the Quran, was dua. He thought it wasn't meant to be Quran. He was asked and he said, if I had to include it in the Quran, I would include it at the very beginning because it is not the Quran.
You talk about Abdullah ibn Mas'ud like he was a prophet or something.
No, he was a master reciter of Muhammad.
Yes, but he's still not the prophet.
But he's one of the greatest, well-respected from Muhammad.
But there are other, Uthman is greater than him.
Okay, what about Ubay ibn Ka'b? Ubay ibn Ka'b had 116
Another
surahs.
great one.
He had 116 surahs in his codex in Damascus.
Look, the vast majority of the Sahaba all memorized the Quran.
But it depends who you ask.
But most of them
Ubay ibn Ka'b and Abdullah ibn Masud disagreed. It was Uthman who was taking influence from Zayd bin Thabit and his version.
On what exactly?
Exactly how many surahs there were meant to be in the Quran.
It doesn't matter because you could divide this Quran we have today.
Ubay ibn Ka'b didn't have 616 surahs in his Quran.
Okay.
He wrote 2 dua at the back of his Quran. He wrote it in the same book. So
but it was being introduced in prayers and it was considered by him to be Quran. And you can't have dua in your Quran because Al-Fatiha is dua. It's dua.
Yes, but Al-Fatiha is the speech of Allah and it's a dua, yeah?
Well, no, it's not a speech. It's not. It's people talking to Allah. It's supplication to Allah. How is it the speech of Allah? That's like me praying to God, and you're like, that's God's words. It's like, what? No, it's my words. I'm speaking to God. I'm praying to Him.
Have you got a copy of Ubay ibn Ka'b's Quran?
It's the same, but there's
2 extra surahs.
But it's not 2 extra surahs.
It is. He had 116. We actually know what they contained. We actually know that. You know that. Like you can find the names and you find them.
Which Muslims say in their prayers.
You still didn't tell me what's the problem.
The problem here.
I don't see the problem.
Okay, well, first of all, one problem is that Uthman burnt Quran material that would have included the different ways of recitating, because he only kept it in one kind, which is the Qurayshi dialect. Whereas Muhammad revealed it in different.
Right?
Well, no, you have no. You're not talking about the Qur'an. The Qur'an is different, and you don't have 7. You have 10.
Yeah. We have the 7. Yes. Qura'at. Yes.
Yeah. You have 10 of them.
No,
So where these 3 come from?
No, we have the 7 that the Prophet talked about.
No. You have the 10. Let me show you.
Okay. What is it that Uthman burnt? You're saying?
Bridges translation of the 10 Qur'an of the Quran. This is from Bridges Foundation, which is an Islamic Dawah foundation in Egypt and Cairo. Yep, they did a translation of the Arabic Quran.
So the sun around
And
10-7. Okay.
let me show you. Let me show you what it is.
long as
I'm going to go
it's
into.
qira'ah.
So let me show you. If I just go back.
And then there's rice.
This is the app that they made, and you can get the book as well. I have the book, and here we go. Number one. So this is Al-Fatiha. What he has done is he's translated from Arabic, and whenever there's a variant in the Qur'an that has a different meaning, he's highlighted it in red.
So there's a
Malik.
Muslim.
Yeah,
Okay,
that's what Malik.
what
And
about
then when you
the
tap on
Arabic?
it, it will
What
tell you.
Arabic, yeah. Ah,
So he has
Malik.
the
Malik.
Malik and Maliki or whatever.
Malik.
Yeah, so owner or master.
Okay, we know that.
I have to
Right. Okay. So my point is this: is that first of all, that's different Qurans.
No, it's not.
But it's okay. Is the word king and the word master or owner the same?
They were revealed that way, but
Right. Okay, that's fine. That's fine. But that's a different argument. What you're saying.
what I've been saying from the beginning.
Okay. Okay, that's fine. But what you're saying now is there is more than one Quran, but it's okay because they are all traced back to the time of Muhammad, and Muhammad revealed all of them.
we call it recitations.
yeah,
you want to
Quran.
call it Qurans, you're free. To do
Ah, okay. Thank you. So there is a way in which you can say there is more than one Quran.
that. If you want to say,
Thank
yeah,
you. Thank you very much.
But to
I
us,
appreciate
no.
your honesty
To
there.
us, no.
I know to you, no. But from a purely logical perspective, it is fair to say there's more
we
than
were
one
talking
Quran.
about the numbers of surahs.
Yes.
You know this number we have today, 114.
Yes.
I don't know. Maybe it was done by the Ottomans. I don't know.
No, 114 was done by Uthman, 20 years after Muhammad died. But Uthman compiled.
You know Baqarah. You could divide it into 5, 6 if you want. Surahs. It doesn't
Yeah.
matter.
Right. Okay. Yeah. The order. I'm not talking about the order because the order did change, right? I don't mind
the
about
order
that.
is, even the order, But even Baqarah itself, it's one surah. You could divide it into many surahs if you want.
Yeah. Sure.
And
Sure.
still same. It's the
Okay,
same
that's
thing.
right. But when I say that there are disagreements about how many, I mean the actual content of it was argued about. For example,
No Muslim would
yeah.
say, Chris, no Muslim would say that wherever we have qira'at, or you call it Qurans,
Hey, good to see you again. Would you like a chat in a moment? Yeah? Okay, I'll come and find you if you're there. All right.
We call it qira'at, you call it Qurans.
Yeah.
Whatever.
But it is the same thing, isn't it?
You will never find
Yeah.
one extra word here or there.
No, you will, and I can show you that. Because that depends on how you read the different readings. So, okay. So,
Yeah, I said extra word.
oh, yeah. I'll show you where it's actually totally different words, so they're in different order.
No,
show.
that's still qira'at, man.
What? You just said I couldn't find that.
No, I
Yeah.
said like a word here, not there.
I will show you.
Can you find
where
that?
I will show you where there is different meanings. Let me show you. All right. Tell me what you think about this. Let me find it for you. Okay. This is Surah 85, and this is Ayah
Glorious.
13, 14,
Al-Arsh al-Majid, okay.
50.
Yeah.
All right. So, possessor of the throne, the glorious. Now, that's in red. If we tap that, it'll actually tell us what the variants have. And the variant, if you can read it, is possessor of the glorious throne. So some of the qira'at say that Allah is the glorious.
Tell me the
No,
variation
what I'm saying,
in
the Arabic,
itself.
no, the Arabic is there, and this has been translated by Arabic scholars
So
from a foundation
are
who
you
do
saying the
dawah.
variation is in the translation itself?
No, it's in the Arabic. He's just written.
Show me the Arabic then. Here we have one.
No,
which
this
say
is an
Al-Majid.
Arabic team of
Glorious
scholars.
means
Yeah.
Majid. Okay.
Yeah. What I'm saying is, look, this way it's a possessor of the throne, the Gloria, like the glorious. In other words, Allah possesses the throne and He is glorious. But the variant that has been translated by an Islamic Arabic team from people with PhDs is actually possessor of the glorious throne. So the question is this: which is glorious? In this passage, is it saying that Allah is glorious or is the throne glorious?
The question is, forget the English. Let's talk
No,
about
this is in
Arabic.
Arabic. This has been translated.
But Allah spoke Arabic. He didn't speak English.
He's translating the different
I
variants
don't
in
care
Arabic.
about the translation, man.
Right.
I told you
So
from
you're
the
saying
beginning.
you don't trust these? You don't trust this scholar?
You talk. Why would you talk to me about English translation? Why?
Because
It's
I
not-
only speak English.
No, that's
do you
not-
speak Arabic?
but
Well, you
that's
probably
not
do speak
Quran,
Arabic.
man. That's not Quran.
No.
English is not Quran.
This comes from an Arabic scholars called the Bridge Foundation who do dawah in America,
you could bring
and
a
they have
variation like
translated
the
it.
one we talked about,
Yeah.
Malik and Malik.
Yeah, and I showed you that in this as well.
Okay, for
I can
Majid,
show you
can you
loads.
show me for Majid what's the difference? What would the other
Where's
be
that?
like?
Where's that? For Majid? What?
Al-Arsh al-Majid, the glorious throne.
Well, I just showed you there.
No, you didn't show me Arabic and Arabic. You showed me Arabic and
No, I showed you
English. No.
Arabic, the English
I
translation,
don't-
and then in red
I
he's
don't-
saying that there
I
is
told
an
you,
Arabic
I
variant.
don't want to see the English. I
But,
told
okay, but now you're not trusting scholars. You're not trusting your own Arabic scholars.
you. Look, Chris. Look. Why you don't understand this?
Yeah, but I listen to Muslims. This is a trained professional team who have translated the
Well,
Quran
look,
from Arabic.
me and you now,
yeah.
if we translate, you translate the English.
But I'm not doing it.
No,
though.
let's say,
Yeah.
for example, you translate it into English,
Yeah.
and I translate it into English, and you use different word, I use different word. Nobody can say, you see the Quran is different.
No, that's not what we're doing here. He is saying that in the Arabic itself, depending on the diacritical marks and vowels, depends on what the word is.
This verse, the honor of the glorious.
No.
It could
You're
mean-
confusing
it could
two different
mean-
things.
It could mean
Yeah.
to your understanding.
Yeah, but, my
it
point
could
is,
mean
yeah.
the honor of the glorious throne.
No,
and it could be
you're confusing two ones.
the honor of the throne, the glorious.
No. They're two different things. Al-Fatiha, that's the Master Anona variant. This was Surah 85, 15 or 16.
That's what I'm talking about.
And that was where either Allah is described as the glorious, or Allah's throne is described as glorious.
The verse, the Arabic
Those are
verse,
two different meanings.
The Arabic verse could give both meaning.
Okay, so let me explain. The Bridges Foundation actually
both
has
are
that.
right.
Yes,
Both could be right.
Okay, that's fine. That's
Both
fine.
could be
Let me
right.
explain. The Bridges Foundation says exactly that. They say their meanings are different, but they complement each other and they both add to the
they
meaning.
complement, yeah, they
There you are. But they are different. Thank you.
Even if you ask me about the Arabic this Arabic verse itself, who's the glorious? Is it Allah or the throne? I could tell you. Well, the verse could go both ways.
Yeah, depending on which Qur'an it is, right?
No.
Depending on which narration you read.
Depending on how Allah put it.
But again, because remember, when the revelation was revealed and written down, it was only written in a consonantal razm. So it didn't have the diacritical marks or vowels. Muslims added that later, depending on what the oral tradition was. But when they did that, they argued about which word was appropriate. So
That's the best you have now.
well, I think I've just shown you, and you've affirmed it. That means it's different Qurans.
No, not good enough, Chris.
Saeed, you've confirmed to me that yes, it is appropriate to say there are different Qurans. That's all I was asking.
I didn't say that, brother.
Yes,
I said qira'at. To us, I said to us they are qira'at.
Okay.
Because it's very dangerous in Islam to say different Qurans.
I know, but it's not. That's the problem, though. Muslims aren't being honest about what their history is. They aren't being honest about what their scholars say.
Well, why don't you try to understand their position? They say we have
But
qira'at.
I just told you the
we
position.
have qira'at.
Yeah.
We don't have Qur'ans.
But I just showed you a scholar, and he's like, yes, we have Qur'at. Yes, in about 30% of them they
I
have
could bring
different
you a
meanings.
hypocrite, a Muslim hypocrite, who will say the Quran is the word of Muhammad. So what, man?
Yeah, but my point is, this is a Arabic foundation for Islam called the Bridges Foundation.
They're not
based in
authority.
Egypt.
No, they're not authority.
Even though they study, they have PhDs, they're
Nobody's
doctors.
authority, nobody's
They have an entire team of people with
They
PhDs who
could
did this.
say whatever they want. There's no authority in Quran except Muhammad and the consensus of the Sahaba.
I think that a big part of your religion you've just thrown under the bus. You've just thrown the ijma under the bus, scholarly consensus. All right, Saeed. Well, should we leave it at that then?
Yeah,
You shake my hand?
Yeah.
All right. Thank you for the chat, Saeed.
Your friend here didn't say anything.
He was being patient. He was being patient. Let's go have a chat with the other guy. Not yet. I'm going to do a wrap up.